Before we do anything today, let's do a 30-second check of your leg circulation. This quick test can tell you a lot about how well blood is moving through your legs right now. No equipment, no standing up, just a few honest answers. Start with 5 points. I'm going to describe 5 things many women begin noticing after age 50. For each one that applies to you, subtract 1 point. Ready? So question 1. Do your feet or toes often feel cold, even when the room feels warm and comfortable? If yes, subtract 1 point. Cold feet can sometimes mean blood is having a harder time reaching the smallest vessels in the toes. Question 2. By the end of the day, do your legs feel heavy or unusually tired, even if you have not been very active? Not after exercise, just after a normal day of sitting, errands, or light activity. If that sounds familiar, subtract 1 point. That heavy feeling can happen when blood and fluids stay in the lower legs longer than they should. Question 3. Do you notice swelling around your ankles in the evening? Maybe your socks leave marks, or your shoes feel tighter later in the day. If yes, subtract 1 point. Question 4. Do you sometimes wake up at night with calf cramps? Those sudden tight spasms that force you to stretch your leg in the middle of the night. If yes, subtract 1 point. Muscles rely on oxygen carried by the bloodstream, so circulation can play a role in how often cramps appear. Question 5. Have you noticed spider veins or varicose veins developing over the past few years? If yes, subtract your final point. Now take a look at your score. If you scored 5, your circulation is in great shape. If you scored 3 or 4, your body might already be sending some early signals. And if your score is 2 or lower, do not worry. In fact, that means small daily habits could make the biggest difference. Before we continue, pause for a moment and write your score in the comments. In a couple of weeks, you will be able to compare it again. Today, I'm going to show you 3 simple seated exercises designed especially for women over 50. These movements gently activate the muscles that help move blood from the legs back toward the heart. You can do them in your favorite armchair at the kitchen table or even while watching television. The whole routine takes less than 10 minutes. We will count down from exercise number 3 to exercise number 1. The final exercise activates what many doctors call the body's second heart. Stay with me until the end, because I will also share 3 simple circulation boosters, including 1 food that supports healthy blood flow and 1 very common sitting habit that quietly makes circulation worse. Let's start by understanding something fascinating about your body. 60 seconds of simple science. Your heart pushes blood down into your legs very easily. But getting that blood back up again is the tricky part. Gravity is always pulling it downward. Inside your leg, veins are tiny, one-way valves that help keep blood moving upward. Over time, especially after age 50, those valves can weaken a little. That is when some women start noticing things like heavy legs, ankle swelling, or visible veins. But here is the beautiful part of how your body works. Your leg muscles act like natural pumps. Every time those muscles contract, they gently squeeze the veins and push blood upward again. When we sit still for long periods, that pump slows down. The exercises we are about to do simply turn that pump back on. Exercise 3. The seated march. Sit comfortably in a sturdy chair. Place both feet flat on the floor and sit nice and tall. Now gently lift your right knee a few inches. Lower it back down. Then lift your left knee. You are simply marching while seated. But 2 small details make this exercise much more effective. First, lift your leg with intention. You should feel the front of your thigh engage each time the knee rises. Second, place your foot back down slowly and quietly. If the foot drops heavily onto the floor, you are moving too quickly. Keep a calm rhythm. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Continue for about 60 seconds. By the end, many people feel a gentle warmth in their thighs. That warmth often means circulation in the muscles has increased. Here is a surprising research insight. Researchers studying circulation found something interesting. After about 30 minutes of sitting completely still, blood flow in the legs can slow down significantly, but just 20 seconds of calf muscle movement can help restore that circulation. Exercise 2. Leg extension with toe point. Stay seated with both feet on the floor. Slowly extend your right leg forward until it feels comfortably straight. Now, gently point your toes away from you. Hold for 2 seconds, then pull your toes back toward your shin. Slowly bend your knee and return the foot to the floor. Let's try the left side. Extend the leg. Point the toes. Hold. Flex the foot back and lower. Try 10 repetitions on each leg. This movement activates both the thigh muscles and the calf muscles, helping move circulation from the ankle upward toward the hips. If fully straightening your leg feels uncomfortable, simply extend it part way. The most important part is the toe point and flex, which activates the calf. Before we move on to the most important exercise, take a quick second to like this video if you're finding it helpful. And if you enjoy simple wellness routines created especially for women over 50, consider subscribing to Natural Health Shio. We share new practical health guides every week. Exercise 1. The second heart pump. This is the most powerful exercise in today's routine. Sit tall with both feet flat on the floor. Keep your toes touching the ground. Now slowly lift your heels off the floor, rising onto the balls of your feet. Squeeze your calf muscles gently at the top. Then, slowly lower your heels back down. That is one pump. Let's repeat. Heels up, squeeze, and lower. Continue this movement for about 2 minutes. Every time your calves contract, they help push blood upward through the veins. That is why these muscles are often called the body's second heart. If your calves start to feel warm or slightly tired, that is completely normal. It simply means the muscles are working. Your simple daily routine. Here is the full plan. Exercise 3. Seated march, 60 seconds. Exercise 2. Leg extension with toe point, 10 repetitions per leg. Exercise 1. Calf pump, 2 minutes. Total time, about 5 to 6 minutes. Try doing this once per day, especially in the late afternoon or early evening, when fluid tends to build up in the legs. 3 bonus circulation boosters. Bonus 1. Hydration timing. When the body is dehydrated, blood becomes thicker and moves more slowly. Many people drink most of their water late in the evening. Instead, try drinking most of your water earlier in the day and tapering off in the evening. Bonus 2. A circulation-friendly food. One food known for supporting healthy blood vessels is beetroot. Beets contain natural compounds that help the body produce nitric oxide, which encourages blood vessels to relax and widen. Even 2 or 3 servings per week may support healthy circulation. Bonus 3. A sitting habit to avoid. Many of us naturally cross our legs while sitting, but that position can place pressure on the veins behind the knees. Whenever possible, try sitting with both feet resting on the floor. Remember the score you wrote down at the beginning of this video. That number is not a judgment. It is simply your starting point. Try this routine every day for the next 2 weeks. Then come back and take the test again. You might notice your feet feel warmer, your legs feel lighter, and those nighttime cramps appear less often. Small daily habits can create powerful changes over time. If you decide to try this routine, come back and share your progress in the comments. Your story might inspire another woman to begin taking care of her health too. And if this video helped you, share it with a friend who often says her legs feel heavy or tired. Here at Natural Health Shio, we believe women grow stronger and wiser with every decade of life, and taking care of your body is part of that strength.